Engine 1 from car 1. Car 1's on scene at Subin Command. Give me a C.A.N report.
What's going on, everybody? This is Stickers of the C.A.N report. Nozzle top, everybody. I just wanted to sit down and talk with you real quick about something that's going on with me. I love to let people know what's going on with me. I love to be transparent and also just talk about things in life, obviously. And I have a certain issue that's going on with me that I'm going to have fixed on Monday, this Monday, the 18th of August. A little background, I've struggled with debilitating migraines since I was 6 years old. It's been really difficult dealing with these migraines as they almost feel like a stroke. And I've actually have dealt with a stroke over 10 years ago due to these migraines. As I joke around with people, these migraines are kind of like my kryptonite. I can do everything else. I can deal with broken fingers. I can deal with other issues in life, but the one thing I cannot deal with is the migraines. They really they do a toll on me. And because of that, I've been honestly scared on a lot of things to force myself physically on certain aspects because I'm afraid that it could trigger a migraine. So over 10 years ago, I did suffer a left occipital stroke, as it was called. And the only reason why I knew I had one is because days after that migraine, I had some visual disturbances that didn't go away, and they stayed there for a while. And you got to be in tune with your body and understand that when something doesn't seem right, you got to do something about it. And it took me a while to figure it out. But then I went to see some doctors, and they went to see a neurologist, and the neurologist said, you had a left occipital stroke, had an MRI. That MRI showed that, in fact, I did have that issue. Problem is that I went to many places trying to find answers of why this would happen. Mind you, I was in my 30s when this occurred. And unfortunately, I never got any answers. It was pretty frustrated because I know that being 30-something years old, I shouldn't have migraines. And it actually pretty much sucks. You know, like that occurred. I was having a fantastic day with my family. We were doing a Father's Day barbecue. I ran a 5-mile run. My kids were just in their single digits. And you'll see in the picture of me in the stroller with my girls running with them. And then we went home, and then shortly after, as I was trying to get things ready, I ended up having a migraine. And that was one of the strokes that I had. I only had one. So tried to find answers for a long time. Went to see specialists, and unfortunately, they just said, it is what it is. Migraines are migraines. There's nothing you can do about it. And that was it. Just try to avoid triggers. It's one of the reasons, many reasons why I don't drink, but that's one of the big reasons is why, because that's a trigger, and I don't want to be debilitated or suffer another stroke. So that was pretty big news when I found out that I had a stroke, because being 30-something years old, you shouldn't have one. Mind you, it didn't leave me with any major deficits. The biggest one I have is my peripheral vision, but that's not hindering me from my job, and I'm very blessed that I can continue to do what I do. So fast forward to just last year, ended up having a migraine, and same thing, my vision felt funny, something didn't seem right. Went to go see my doctor, and new doctor referred me to a new neurologist. And I tell you what, that neurologist did a fantastic job, everybody. He did his work. He found out that there was something going on with me. He actually took the things that I told him to heart, and he was very serious about finding good answers. So we did an echocardiogram with a bubbled saline test, and they found that I had this PFO, patent foramen ovale. And further tests and reading shows that this can contribute to migraines with auras, and especially can cause strokes. So these were great answers for me, because hopefully this will find a cure for these issues I have. Now, mind you, this isn't a cure for the end-all be-all of all migraines. I could still possibly have these migraines, but hopefully this is solving that issue. It's scary. It's kind of anxious for me. Anything involving the heart, you're always kind of nervous. It doesn't stop me from doing my job. People live with this. It's very common in a lot of people, and the procedure is very, very easy. It's an outpatient procedure. It's you're home the next day, and you're taking it easy for like a week or so. It can remain open in about 25% of the adults. So that's why they're not really concerned. This is very common. I know a lot of people who have it. But for me, the reason why I'm getting it is because of the migraines and already having a stroke. So the reason why I'm telling you all this is because I want you all to take care of yourselves. We talk a lot about mental health and physical health, but we also need to make sure that we're listening to our bodies. Make sure that when something doesn't feel right, visual disturbances, shortness of breath, anything, especially in our line of work as EMS, firefighters, and law enforcement, we really should be listening to our bodies. I mean, we help others. We need to be helping ourselves. And God forbid, we don't pay attention. We don't listen to our bodies and something bad happens. And now our families are stuck. So that's what I did. I kept listening to what was going on. I kept watching and finally got some real answers. And I'm very, very, very happy that this will hopefully solve that. It makes me think about a lot of things in life, and it makes me think about a lot of people and people who inspired me. And really what came to my mind as I was getting ready for my procedure, which is Monday, is what echoes in my head is Raymond Dorville. He's my man. He's my brother. I love that man so much. And he's so inspiring. And he has a speech for them. And in that speech, he echoes, your physical traits will not define you. Your heart will. And that means so much to me. And I say it to my cadets. I say it to anyone that's feeling down that they can't do something physically. You got to keep pushing. So when I've done the Explorer Academy and I meet some kids that feel like they can't do it, whether they have diabetes or they have a mental block or they just physically think that they can't do the job or they physically can't push through, you can. Again, what I have going on is not hindering me physically, but dealing with these debilitating migraines, they do hinder me where I have to sit out and lay down and I can't do anything for at least a day or two. So I know what it's like to have to be out of service for a period of time due to something that's beyond your control. But it doesn't mean you're down and out. You keep going, you keep pushing. Whatever physical trait you got going on, don't let it define you. Be your own person. Push on through. There are going to be tough things in life. There'll be scary things in life, but you have to have a positive mindset and believe in that God and whatever God you believe in is there for you and has a purpose for you. And I know that God has given me this platform, this path to talk to all of you. And I'm very blessed about that. But I really wanted to be the voice also for the people that feel that they can't do something. You can. I've dealt with many, many things in my life, from physical to mental abuse, skin cancer, strokes, a hole in your heart. It can happen, but you got to keep pushing through. Be positive. Don't let the bad things in life be a crutch. Be your own person. Be a success story. And I know you all can do it. And I'm talking to the ones, again, that are doubting themselves in life. The ones that feel that they've been told their whole lives that they can't do something. You can. You got to push on through. That wall sneaks up on you, punch through that wall and come out better on the other side. It can happen. I believe in you. There's a lot of people that believe in you. And again, what I'm talking about physically, this is not a huge major thing, but it's still kind of scary of someone working on your heart. And I know I'm going to come out better on the other side and not have to deal with migraines and hopefully never have to deal with another stroke. But I'm not letting it define me. My physical traits will not define me. I'm going to continue to be the best I can be. I'm going to continue to push through that wall. And I'm going to continue to be there for my family and for the people who count on me. So this message is for all of you who are needing some motivation, some inspiration. Physical fitness, mental health, these are all important. You need to listen to the people who are telling you to take care of yourselves, and you also need to listen to yourself. If there's that little voice inside your head that says, hey, my body doesn't feel right, there's something bothering me, whether it's knee pain, shoulder pain, especially when we get older, we're going to get a lot more pains. Trust me, I've had my problems with knee and shoulder pain as I've gotten over my 40s, but you can push on through it. You really, really can. I've been there. I've done it. I've had the knee pain. I've had the shoulder pain. I'm telling you, you can overcome these obstacles. You just got to keep pushing. And you're going to come out better on the other side. You're going to feel that success. You're going to feel that journey and the accomplishment of that journey, and you're going to keep on thriving. And I'm here to tell you that it's going to be tough. You're going to feel depressed. Again, I definitely went through my little bouts of depression of just dealing with something that shouldn't be there. And I'm glad it's been found. And I'm actually happy that it's been found and we can fix it, that it's nothing major concern. And they found it before it became a concern. And I'm going to keep on thriving, and I'm going to keep on being a voice for all you guys. And I just wanted you guys to know that if you ever need to talk, if you need something, reach out to me and we can talk about it. And if you're having issues like I'm having, where you're just not getting answers, I can tell you how I continued on, how I got answers. And finally, after 46, that I actually found an answer, that I kept pushing about, hey, there's something not right, doc. I need to find some answers. Please help me. And they finally did. So if the first doctor is not working for you, if you feel like they're not listening to you, find another doctor. It's just like I say about toxic leadership, right? If it's not working in your own station and you've tried and tried and tried, you might need to find another avenue. And that's what I did on both of those, is I found a new home, but I also found new doctors that can help me and find the cause of what's going on. So thank you all for listening. I appreciate you guys being supporters of the C.A.N Report. I appreciate you all watching and really the positive feedback that I've gotten from all of you of loving what's going on, the messages I'm bringing home to you guys. It really has been a blessing. It's been an awesome journey. I'm going to keep on going with this. I'm going to stay positive, and I'm going to keep on delivering this positive message to all of you. I ask you to stay positive. I ask you to keep pushing through and be the best that you can be for your family, for your community, and for your fire departments. I love you all, and I want you all to listen to this man, because he is the man, and take what he has to say to heart. Listen, absorb it, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have my spirits lifted up. When things get tough, I listen to him. Raymond Dorville, I really appreciate what you have to give to all of us and your message. So please, listen to him. Y'all stay safe. Love you all. Nozzle Tov.
They're waiting for you! At the windows, behind the doors, down the smoke-filled hallways, they're waiting to be saved! They're asking you to throw that ladder one more time. They're asking you to pull that line one more time. They're asking you to force that door one more time. And you're in pursuit to perfection. You understood what the embodiment of success is. And the true outliers of your success. You cured all curiosities of their wondering minds. Their lost desires and their passions. It's true profession, I'm private. I already told you. Your physical traits will not define you. Your heart will. And when your body is drained of the desire to move, your mind will make you do impossible things. All I can ask of you is to be great. Be something better than yourself. Show them exactly what it means when they pin that Maltese cross on your left breast. Do the unthinkable. Be great. So when I ask you, who are we?